begin lying down onto our stomachs. I want you to just go ahead and prop yourself up onto your elbows, tuck your toes under here. And all I want you to think about is bracing your abs into your stomach and lift your belly off the floor. Exhaling up and then release it down. Again, exhale and squeeze and let it go. Imagine you're putting on your smallest belt right now. Take this one up, give me a hold here. Now you're gonna lift your hips in line with your shoulders and come down. Really concentrate here. Make sure this is all coming from your abs. Tightening up through that waistline, slimming it down. Hold it for me right here. Now I want you to extend your legs out to a full plank position. All you're gonna do is tap your knees onto the floor gently 8 times. Let's go. Take it down. Extend out through those heels. Now my stomach is holding my hips in place right here. You got 4 more like that. Push out through the heels. Last 2. Good. Now hold that plank position. Really squeeze that waistline in, nice and tight. Great job. Gently lower to your knees. Release the hips. Let those abs have a quick stretch. Let's move on to our plank pike from here. So I want you to come back up to that full plank position. Tuck those toes again. Extend your legs. Abs in nice and tight. Pike your hips up to the ceiling on 1 and float down for 3 full counts. Do it again. Up, down, 2, 3. Exhale as you lift. Float it back. 1 more like this. Now give me 3 counts to come up, 1 to come down. Up, 2, 3, and down. Really focus in on those waistline muscles. 2 more. Good. Last 1. Up, come down, and hold. Gently release your knees and then your hips. Great work on that one. Let's turn over onto our backs for our held crunch and leg lift. Come onto your back. Hands behind your head, flex your feet. You're gonna lift your upper body, then your legs, then lower your legs, and then your upper body. Abs in tight, let's go. We come up, lift, lower, and down. Now as you're lowering your heels, keep it nice and soft on the way down. Don't slam those heels down into the ground. Control the legs, using those abs. Come up, squeeze in. Good. I need 2 more like that, then we're gonna change the tempo and take the upper and lower body together up at the same time, a little faster. Ready? Here we go, upper and lower, come up and down. Really working that entire abdominal wall here. This is gonna really help pull that tummy in, keeping it lifted and flat. Good. 8 more right here, come up and down. Get those shoulders up off the floor. You're doing great. Come on, stay with me. Final 4. Come on, lift, lower. Last 2. Great job. Relax. Let's go ahead and move on to the sides of our waistline. So I want you to turn yourself over onto your side. You're going to make your body one straight line from your hand to your heels. Top arm is in front of your chest to help you stabilize. Brace those abs in nice and tight. Now I want you to pinch to the top side of your body, really engage to the top side of your waist. Ready? Lift your head and heels, come up and down. Good. Really squeeze down that shoulder, pressing it towards your hip and lift. Nice. Now, if you can, try taking that hand to your head to make it just a little more challenging for those core muscles. You have to balance here a little bit more. That's it. Nice job. Up and down. 2 more times. Good. Release down. Let's move on to a side plank. We're going to prop ourselves up on the bottom arm. Keep it right under your shoulder. Bend your bottom knee to start. As you become more advanced, I want you to try this with both legs stretched. Lift the hips up. Take your hand up. Crunch your elbow to your bottom wrist. Come down and lift. Notice how my hips are staying square to the front. I'm twisting right through that upper half, right through the waistline. Good. 2 more times like this. Last one. Now hold it up. Reach that top arm, lift your top leg for a star plank hold. Draw that waist in, tightening up those muscles. Good job. Now gently lower yourself down to the floor. Let's set that up on the other side of the body. Just swing your legs around, extending out to that nice straight line. Ready? Let's shorten through that top side. Come up and down. Good. Squeeze down through that shoulder. You got it. And lift. Stomach in at all times. Good. Let's try it with the hand if you're up for it. Take it up and down. Pull down through that waistline. Lift. Excellent. 4 more times. Let's do this. And lift. 2 and 1. Get ready for that side plank. Come on up onto your elbow. Stretching out that leg. Reach up. Now let's crunch that elbow down. Lift. Working through that waist. Pull those abs in tight. I need 4 more like this. Good. Last 2. Now hold it right here. Let's go to that star plank. You're creating a strong muscular girdle right around that waistline that's going to hold you in nice and tight in that swimsuit. Gently lower down here. And let's go ahead and move on and strengthen your lower back. I want you to go ahead and turn onto your stomach for me. We're going to stack the palms, keep the toes on the floor, and we're going to lift the chest up off the ground. So I want you to come up and down. Get right into those lower back muscles. Good. It's important that we evenly strengthen the front of the body, but also the back of it. 2 more. Now all I want you to do is look over one shoulder, just one side. Lift up, switch. So now I'm emphasizing more of the sides, the low back, and those side obliques. 4 more like this. Last 2. Now go back to your extension and add your legs. So I want you to let yourself come up a little bit higher, going deeper into that low back. We're also getting a nice glute squeeze here. Good. Lift and lower. 2 more times. Then you're going to go back to that alternating rotation. Lift your opposite leg up and down. Good. Come up as high as you can, like you're looking back for that foot. 4 more. Last 2 right here. And 1. Great job. Let's give that lower back just a quick little stretch. And let's come up onto the hands and the knees. Really thinking about keeping those abs braced in, tight to the spine. Reach your arm out and your opposite leg. Hold your balance right here. Imagine you're balancing a book on your low back. Draw your elbow to your knee. In, reach it out. Extending long from fingers to toes. Try not to let your body move here. 4 more. Good. Squeeze that tummy in tight. 2. Now hold it out, airplane that arm and leg. Open and close. Try not to let your hips move. Out. Good. 4 more like this. Last 2. Now even as we switch sides, keep that imaginary book balanced. Reach it out, hold it here. Tighten up that waistline. Elbow to knee. Let's go. Pull it in, reach it out. Scoop that belly button in. Good. 4 more than we airplane. Let's go. Pull it in. Last 2 right here. You're doing fantastic. Hold and open. Out to the side and in. Square shoulders and hips. Last 4. Let's do it. Open it out. 2 more times. Great job. Go ahead and lower back down. And let's face the front. Moving on from here, we're going to come up onto one knee. Now, if you really find this position to be uncomfortable, I want you to go ahead and stay in a seated position, and you can do the same cross crunch where you're comfortable. Take your opposite hand up. You're going to crunch your elbow right outside your knee, abs in tight. Let's go. Take it down and up. Good. Abs in. Really cross that waistline in nice and tight. Good. Give me 2 more to finish up this side. Nice job. Carefully switch out those legs. Let's set it up here. Abs in tight. Arm up. Here we go. Cross and crunch. Take it down and lift. Good. Draw that waistline in. Every chance we can. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And 1. Great work. Now just carefully lower yourself down to a seated position. Let's just stretch out that waistline. Taking your hand across your knee, sit up nice and tall. Pulling that tummy in, nice and flat and lifted. Go to the other side. Reach. And come to the center.